Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Valentine's Day to you all. And I guess today is just gonna be me basically rambling on. Um, it's gonna be kind of like an update video, and also a video idea was recommended to me on kind of doing like some background information on like how I started yo-yoing and whatnot. So I'll try to cover that in this video as well. And we'll get started right away. So what I was up to pretty much for quite a long period of time was I was actually working on my speech for the speech program in our school. This last Saturday was our first speech meet, which was really fun. Um, you know, I got up at 5 a.m. and then I got back at 5:30 p.m. So it was a full day. It was extremely fun, extremely rewarding. Everybody was just so incredibly nice, and it was just a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. I do my speech on the history of the yo-yo. I do informative. So basically, I get to go out and, you know, talk about yo-yos all day. So that is extremely fun, and just everybody is just so nice and so supportive and so entertaining, and there is just a ton of great talent and great speeches, and it's just it's an honor to be able to spend a full day with my peers. It's just absolutely a great experience. I'm really looking forward to the next speech meet, which is this next Saturday. So I'm really excited for that. Um, I got some advice on, so I got to kind of make some adjustments to my speech. Also my visual aid. I got to kind of reinforce some pieces of it, but so that's basically what I have been working on. Um, and anyway, now I guess we will get into kind of some background information, I guess, um, about yo-yoing. So, yo-yoing, I have been yo-yoing for 2 years and 3 months about, and it has been absolutely incredible. It's extremely rewarding. You know, I get to, I do a lot of shows actually. This last summer, I went out and I did a couple shows on the 5 different styles of yo-yo play. I also, do speech on the history of the yo-yo, and then I also do some talent show performances as well. So those are incredible experiences, and they just, I feel like they really helped me grow as a player, and I absolutely love every second of yo-yoing. It's absolutely a tremendous activity to be involved in. The community is so supportive, and again, I thank you all for subscribing and liking and leaving suggestions on how I can improve, and your comments. I really, really appreciate all of it. My first yo-yo that I remember was a Duncan butterfly, and I was basically just learning my basic tricks, down and up, gravity pull, forward pass, around the world, walk the dog, and then rock the baby. And then that year for Christmas, I was fortunate enough to get a Magic Yo-Yo T8 Shadow, and that thing literally was the most impressive thing I have pretty much ever seen up till that point. That thing looked absolutely amazing. It was unresponsive, which was super cool, and it was just so it. I mean, it was like for me back then having a Duncan butterfly and then being able to play with a T8 Shadow was just absolutely tremendous. So then I went out and I started learning my bind, and it looks extremely complex back then. Obviously, I've practiced it enough, so it's kind of just second nature to do it, I guess. But it looked very complex back then and very impressive. So I started learning my bind, and then I started going through the trick list and going through the trick list. And basically, when I hit the intermediate tricks, I'm like, wow, this is something I absolutely love. This is something that I want to excel at, and is something that I'm going to heavily pursue in the future. And it's just been absolutely great. It's extremely rewarding when you master a new trick, or you get to go out and give speeches on the history of the yo-yo. That's absolutely incredible. So that's extremely fun and rewarding. A little bit more, I guess. A lot of times, I practice for long periods of time, so I guess this information isn't really essential. But I listen to a lot of instrumental music, like one of the most um, probably my all-time favorite artist actually is Lindsey Sterling, probably one of the greatest hip-hop violinists I have ever heard. I was actually fortunate enough to go and see her live in concert, and literally that that show was so powerful and motivating. Um, it was absolutely, literally one of probably top three most memorable experiences of my life. That show was just so incredible. There's just so much talent. Um, I also, listen to a wide variety of music, a lot of classical music sometimes, and then I kind of go into some hip hop music, some rap music. So, just I like to, kind of change things up here and there. Um, I also do a couple other things. I do a little bit of spin top. I was actually Dazzling Dave, National Yo-Yo Master. I actually got to meet him in person. I got to watch him perform as well, which again was literally one of the best shows I have ever seen. Probably the top three experiences of my life. That's probably literally one of the most memorable shows that I have seen. Was when I got to meet him. Just an absolutely incredible dude. He is super talented. He is super nice, and just overall just a pleasure to be able to meet him in person. And anyway, he's a national yo-yo master. He's also very skilled at the spin top. Probably one of the best spin top players I have ever seen. And he actually showed me how to, throw the spin top and what it was kind of all about. So that was very cool. So I do a little bit of spin top. I also do a little bit of kendama. And then I also, am pretty nerdy. I read comic books. I like, all the, superhero shows and all that stuff. I also play quite a bit of like games. Magic the Gathering is a game I really enjoy. I've been to a couple pre-releases. The last pre-release I attended was the Magic Origins, which was super fun. Um, but overall, I usually just build fun decks, and I play with like my cousins and my friends. Like I play Commander with my friends. So it's just an extremely fun game. I really like the strategy and the storyline behind it. So it's really a really fun game. I really enjoy it. I also like to play Ultimate Frisbee and disc golf in the summertime when it gets warmer. I go out and play disc golf quite often. We have some really good courses, so I enjoy doing that as well. I also used to go out to my local game store when I was younger and play a game called HeroClix. And I'll actually grab one for you real quick to show you what it is. Alright guys, sorry about that, but so HeroClix is a little like collectible miniature figure game where you can build a team of players actually and battle on a map. It's actually a very complex game, but it's very fun. And I actually used to go out and play at my local GameStop, my local game store, excuse me, and pretty much what ended up happening was my schedule started getting a little more busy. They also had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Organized play event, and I never really got too big into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, so it didn't really interest me, so I kind of bypassed that one. And then, I didn't really have a lot of opportunities to go back and participate. So I think the last organized play event I participated in was I think it was the War of Light, which was very fun. But I used to play HeroClix. I still play HeroClix occasionally, just for fun, just like build fun random teams and play against people I know. So I also do that occasionally. But yo-yoing is really where it's at. I absolutely love it. Um, I hope I kind of answered some of your questions. I hope I let you guys know what I've been kind of working on. So thank you guys so much. If you guys have any more questions you'd like me to answer, definitely feel free to ask them to me. I would love to answer them. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Also, if you guys have any, you know, comments you'd like to leave about like what your favorite yo-yo is, or your first yo-yo, or if it might not even be yo-yo related, definitely feel free to share that with me as well. I'd love to hear that as well. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And thank you guys for watching this video. So have a great rest of your day.